The young man simply dipped his hand into the invisible fluorescent liquid, then drew a smiley face on the table to his surprise, when he shone a UV light on it. The previously invisible smiley face suddenly appeared, clearly on the surface. Realizing that this method worked, Cage quickly dropped a silver coin into the fluorescent liquid, let it dry and placed it in a gift box. He then mailed it anonymously to the local museum curator. As expected, when the curator saw the coin, he casually picked it up to examine it. Little did he know that from the moment his fingers touched the coin, he had already fallen right into the trap that Cage had set up at that very moment. A companion disguised as a tourist entered the museum, holding a camera. They began filming around, using the camera's laser to trigger the alarm system and safe. This was all part of the plan to trigger the alarm and make the Declaration of Independence slide into the museum's underground vault. As the alarm blared, the curator rushed toward the vault. Without noticing the fluorescent powder already stuck to the keypad, he quickly punched in the vault code. Once inside the vault cages, companions slipped into the museum server room and disabled the security cameras. He snuck into the museum. In the bathroom, he removed his maintenance worker clothes, disguising himself as an ordinary visitor. And the reason he did all this was just to bring in the power drill. He entered the reception, and when people were shaking hands with the curator, he casually took the wine glass from the curator's hand. The curator's fingerprints were thus easily obtained. Then he pulled out a Ziploc bag, added special reagent drops. As the solution slowly evaporated, the fingerprints became clearly visible. The man put on prosthetic gloves and extracted a clear fingerprint, planning to use the copied fingerprint to open the vault door. But if the identification failed, special police would immediately rush in. Fortunately, he successfully opened the elevator door, but the man still didn't dare relax, because there were only 8 minutes until the security patrol. As time passed, the man finally used the UV lamp to see the letters on the keyboard, and once his partner learned the letters, they cracked the vault's password. As the man entered the password, the vault door opened successfully, but just as the man was about to steal the artifact, his partner monitoring outside lost the signal. This sudden mishap left both of them momentarily stunned. Plus, there were too many screws. With no time to dismantle them, the man could only take the entire frame. But while waiting for the elevator, the opposite corridor suddenly opened. It was another group of thieves, all 3 of them armed with real guns, ready to take the artifact from the man's hands. Fortunately, the man reacted quickly. But because the back of the artifact also concealed an earth-shattering secret, he might face other risks. So the man dismantled the artifact in the elevator and hid it on his person. But just as he was sneaking out of the museum, he was unexpectedly spotted by the curator. Yet what nobody could have possibly imagined was that even as the man walked out of the museum, the curator never stopped him.